Hello, Interior sports fans. It's Thursday Sports Time. Unfortunate news today for the Art Tip Man. It was confirmed today that Tesoro will not be sponsoring this year's Art Tip Man. This ends a 20-year relationship as a major event sponsor. Race director Howie Thies was informed in early January he has to fill $25,000 in sponsorship money in a hurry. The 29th Art Tip Man is still on for April 11th. The decision to no longer be the major sponsor was made by headquarters in Texas by Tesoro. Over 13,000 people were on hand last year alone. The purse in 2013 with 55 teams was $105,000. This year the purse is slated to be $112,000 with 60 teams. Here's Thies on how the Arctic Man is moving forward.
Especially not to know till January, I could see it in the middle of the summer and October, when I could find someone else. When you're only 3 months away, it's hard to go find a sponsor, Oh, no, we'll find sponsors and we'll get there. We'll make it happen. It's just, like I said in the paper, it's amazing, all the gas that's been on this thing. This is a great way to market your business, But they must not have felt that was what they wanted to do. I never called back and asked them why. I just went along with my regular life and tried to find another sponsor.
Thies also said a new sponsor could be revealed as early as next week. This weekend, the one and only Governor's Cup Series rivalry, which pits UAF against UAA, could be the one where the records do matter. So much on the line for both teams. This could make for some high-octane hockey. UAF comes in tied for third in WCHA, while UAA is tied for fifth. Alaska has already clinched a playoff spot thanks to their sweep of number 4 Ferris State. Now they play for home ice in the first round of the playoffs. They could, if they get a split in this series, which would give UAF home ice, but UAA will also make the playoffs with the win. The Seawolves could finish as high as 3rd or as low as 9th. Only the top 8 teams make the postseason. The Nanooks are rolling, winning 8 of their last 9 games. Colton Beck is 4 points away from 100 career points, and Cody Koenig is tied for the WCHA lead in points with 38. He also is tied in game-winning goals with 6. Matt Bailey of Anchorage has the other 6. Bailey has 32 points to lead UAA. Goalies Chris Kamal and Rob Gunderson are 4th and 6th in goals allowed for the Seawolves. The Seawolves are coming off a bye and were swept by Ferris before that. The season series is tied 1-1. These last 2 games so critical for both teams.
Everybody's been working hard in practice, and the run that we have going on right now makes it that much more exciting. But there's still 4 huge points on the line for the WCHA, so that's what we're kind of focusing on.
Keeping that even keel, not getting too high, not getting too low, even though the fans are going. And fans will be emotional. It'll be a very emotional game, especially playing Anchorage. And I think we left some bad blood down there on Saturday when we came back and won. So they're going to be ready to go. They had a bye week, so we got to get on them right away.
I mean, you could see a lot of positive things going on in the first half of the season, and now you're starting to see those things kind of come together. So we feel good about our game. We got to make sure that we don't just rely on the past to have success. We've got to go out and control our own work ethic and our own attitude, and make sure that we're ready to play.
The first day of competition of the NCAA Skiing Championships in Midway, Utah, and Nanook becomes an All-American. Freshman Nicole Bathe was close to podium appearance for UAF, finishing 4th in the 5K Classic with her top 10 finish. She is an NCAA All-American. The top 11 skiers had to draw random numbers, and Bathe, she drew number 1, so she started first. Bathe finished the 5K Classic in 14 minutes, 7.7 seconds, a little less than 30 seconds off of first. She was also the top American and one of 3 freshmen in the top 4. For the men, Logan Holloman was 2.7 seconds out of top 10 for All-American status. Mike Fehrenbach placed 16th and Max Olix 21st, respectively. The Nanooks aren't the only hot hockey team from Fairbanks. With the rivalry series this weekend, the Ice Dogs have won 9 of their last 10 games to put their 3-game winning streak on the line against the Wenatchee Wild. This could be another intense series as the Wild are fighting for a playoff spot and seeding, 6 points behind the second-place Minnesota Wilderness. The Wild are led by Troy Loggins and Parker Toomey with 2 top 10 point scorers in the league, and goalie Chase Perry is 10th in goals allowed at 2.2. The Ice Dogs, though, have a 7-4 advantage in the season series, including a 3-0 sweep in their last meeting at the Dipper. Taylor Munson, who's been making plays all year, is joined by Colton Walter and Kyle Lee and Ethan Somoza, who have come on strong in the last 10 games. Lee has 7 points in the last 3 outings. Somoza has 12 points in his last 10, and while Colton Walter has 12 assists in his last 10 games. Goalie Kevin Aldridge is second in the NAHL with 27 wins. Fairbanks wants the league title and holds a 7-point lead over the South Division leader Amarillo. The Amarillo Bulls have 4 games in hand on the Ice Dogs, so Fairbanks would like to win their last 6 games and get home ice throughout the NAHL playoffs. The Aurora Conference basketball tournament started today. Here are some of the scores from day one. Both Hutchinson teams got first-round wins. The boys led wire-to-wire and beat Valdez 70-60. Anthony Peter had 15 points and 11 boards for the Hawks. Andrew Hedeman had a game-high 20 for the Bucks. The Hawks face Monroe this evening. The Hutch girls will win 57-22 over Monroe, powered by Taylor Hastings and Ellie Veazey's 14 points. They will face Valdez tonight. The Allison girls rallied from a 20-point deficit in the second half, but fall short 48-51 to Delta. Katie Brower had 15 points to lead the Ravens. Allison will face the Valdez Hutch loser later on in the tournament. And now, here's your Iditarod leaderboard for Thursday. Jeff King, the former champ, is now in the top spot. He's in Ruby with 14 dogs. Following him is Sonny Lintner with 14 dogs. Martin Boozer is third in Cripple, and Ali Zirkle is in contention in fourth. Robert Sorley makes the top 5. 12 mushers have scratched and 1 has withdrawn to leave 56 mushers on the trail. The next checkpoint is Galena. And I'm out of time, but your full weather forecast is next. And as always, we'll catch you next time.